1960 was a year of honky-tonk jukeboxes, tear-stained ballads, and pure country soul.
I saddled up and away I did go.
Fair and Young was giving us a mid-list favorite that kept heartbreak on the radio.
Well, I see that you're still here.
And Patsy Cline left us with a haunting hit that still chills every time it played.
Always walking after midnight.
These are 12 country songs from 1960 that we'll never forget. Timeless classics that shaped America's sound.
Summer's almost gone, yes, but it's coming on.
Number 12, Gotta Travel On by Billy Graham.
Just to switch things around a little bit. I shouldn't have said that.
Get over there, ugly.
Wait a minute now. Turnabout's fair.
Kicking things off, we find ourselves with a tune that echoed across radios in both country and folk circles. Billy Graham's Gotta Travel On.
I've laid around and played around this old town too long.
Released on the Monument label, this song climbed into the top 5 of the country charts and even crossed over into pop territory. At a time when Nashville was blending honky-tonk grit with smoother production, Graham struck gold with a foot-tapping anthem about moving on from life's troubles.
Papa rides Johnny, but Johnny can't come home.
What made it special was its universality. Everyone, from truckers on long hauls to teenagers dreaming of leaving their small towns, could hum along to the chorus. And here's a bit of trivia. Graham's hit was so big that it later became a staple for folk revival artists, from Pete Seeger to the Weavers.
Riding after me, yes, coming after.
Picture it. A jukebox needle dropping late at night in a roadside diner, couples swaying between sips of black coffee, everyone knowing it was time to move forward. That's the magic Billy Graham left behind.
Summer's almost gone, yes, but it's coming on.
From a song about moving on, we drift to one about asking why love can't stand still. Number 11, Why I'm Walkin' by Stonewall Jackson.
I've got my angel on my mind, that's why I'm walking.
Stonewall Jackson had a knack for storytelling, and Why I'm Walkin' gave him one of his most beloved hits.
Such an aching, this old heart, now I ain't talking.
Released on Columbia Records, it cracked the top 10 and became a honky-tonk staple. The song captures heartbreak with plain-spoken poetry, a man trying to explain why he must keep walking away even when his heart begs him to stay.
I breathe her name with every breath I'm breathing.
Jackson's twang, paired with the walking bass line, created a sound that felt tailor-made for neon-lit barrooms. What's striking is the irony. While Stonewall sang about walking away, fans only drew closer.
Could you charge it to this memory that I'm keeping?
This song became a signature piece of his Grand Ole Opry performances, cementing his reputation as one of country's most honest voices. If you close your eyes, you can almost hear it spilling out of a transistor radio on a summer night porch. Fireflies glowing in the distance.
I've got her sweet love on my mind, that's why I'm walking.
It's a reminder that sometimes the simplest words hold the heaviest truths. From reflective heartbreak, let's swing toward a more feminine perspective. Number 10, Am I That Easy to Forget by Skeeter Davis.
So without any further talking, here as our special guest on Country Style USA, Miss Skeeter Davis.
Few voices carried vulnerability like Skeeter Davis. With Am I That Easy to Forget, she gave country music one of its first great crossover heartbreak anthems.
Am I that easy to forget?
Released by RCA Victor, the song climbed into the country top 15 and was later covered by everyone from Engelbert Humperdinck to Jim Reeves. But Skeeter's version was raw, capturing the insecurities of love lost and replaced.
But I don't want no one but you.
The recording wasn't without its hurdles. Davis was pushing against an industry dominated by male voices. Yet her success opened doors for countless women who followed.
I just can't let you walk away.
Imagine a teenage girl in 1960, sitting on her bed, clutching a pillow while this song spun on her record player. It was personal, almost Too personal. And that's what made it unforgettable. And speaking of unforgettable,
I just can't let you walk away.
our next entry came from a Bakersfield up-and-comer who would soon change country music forever. Number 9, Under Your Spell Again by Buck Owens.
Funky, well-faced Buck Owens. Buck Owens.
Before Buck Owens became synonymous with the Bakersfield sound, he was a hungry young artist chasing his first big hit. Under Your Spell Again delivered exactly that. Issued on Capitol Records, the single soared into the country top 10 and introduced Owens' signature mix of twangy Telecasters and crisp harmonies. It was a stark contrast to the lush Nashville sound, rawer, sharper, and perfect for the dance halls of the West Coast. Owens later admitted he wasn't sure if radio would embrace his honky-tonk edge, but the gamble paid off. The song's success laid the foundation for his career and influenced legends like Dwight Yoakam years later. Picture cowboys two-stepping under spinning neon lights in Bakersfield bars, Buck's voice carrying through the smoky haze. This wasn't just a hit. It was the start of a revolution. That revolution only grew louder with his very next release. Number 8, Big Iron by Marty Robbins.
Through the town of Walkin rode a stranger one day.
Marty Robbins was a master storyteller, and Big Iron is proof of it.
Stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip.
Released as part of his legendary Gunfighter Ballads and Trail Songs album, the single stormed up the charts, telling the tale of a showdown between an Arizona Ranger and an outlaw named Texas Red.
Begin to haunt me by the men that I left there.
It wasn't just a song, it was a short film in 3 minutes. Robbins' silky baritone painted wide desert skies and tense standoffs. Kids sat cross-legged by record players, imagining gun smoke and dusty saloons.
The stranger there among them had a big iron on his hip.
Western fans couldn't get enough. Fun fact, decades later, Big Iron found new life in pop culture thanks to its inclusion in the video game Fallout: New Vegas, proof that a good story never dies.
Couldn't stand it any longer with this life that I'd begun, so I said,
From Outlaw Tales, we ride into a number that sent Cowboy Copas straight to the top of the charts. Number 7, Alabam by Cowboy Copas.
Inclined to agree with you, June. Here's Copas and Alabam.
With a playful rhythm and homespun charm, Cowboy Copas' Alabam was a runaway hit.
I'm going back to Alabama.
Released on Starday Records, the song not only topped the country charts but also became his biggest career success. Copas sang about simple southern pleasures, and America responded by making it a jukebox favorite coast to coast.
Hey, that a tramp won't steal, but I caught 3 in my cornfield. I'm on my way.
What made Alabam interesting was its timing. Country music in 1960 was flirting with crossover Polish, but Copas doubled down on a straightforward, old-school approach, and it worked.
Stand over there, Sal. Well, hello, Sal. I know you.
Imagine Saturday nights in rural Alabama. Barn dances packed with neighbors, fiddles playing along as Alabam kept couples spinning till midnight. Copas proved that tradition still had a place in a changing industry.
When I get ready to leave this earth, I'm gonna look back to my money's worth. I'm on my way.
From small-town barns, we turned to a young songwriter whose words would one day reshape country music forever. Number 6, Family Bible by Claude Gray, written by Willie Nelson.
Here's a family Bible.
Before Willie Nelson became a household name, he was a struggling songwriter selling songs to pay the bills. One of those was Family Bible, recorded and released by Claude Gray in 1960.
We found more Bibles.
The single cracked the country top 10 and introduced the world to Nelson's heartfelt pen. The song tells of family gatherings around the Bible, painting a picture of faith and tradition deeply rooted in American households. Ironically, Willie sold the rights for a mere $50 and never saw royalties, yet it became a turning point.
See us sitting
Nashville started paying attention to the red-headed stranger. Picture it? A family gathered around a radio after Sunday supper, hearing Family Bible for the first time, mothers humming along with pride. This was country music at its purest. If these classics are bringing back memories, hit that like button and subscribe. We post new country countdowns every week, keeping the golden years of music alive for fans like you. Number 5, Above and Beyond by Buck Owens.
Welcome, if you will, please, to Buck Owens.
Returning to Buck Owens, Above and Beyond solidified his rise. This Capitol single hit the top 3 on the country charts and showcased Owens' gift for crafting love songs with honky-tonk bite. It was an anthem for anyone giving more than they got in return. There's a charming bit of trivia here. Owens nearly gave the song to another artist but decided to record it himself, a choice that changed his career trajectory. Picture oil workers in California, dusty and tired after a long day, dropping a nickel in the jukebox just to hear Buck's Telecaster twang. The Bakersfield sound was officially taking root. From heartfelt devotion, we turn to a woman whose voice would soon define an entire generation. Number 4, I Fall to Pieces by Patsy, Cline, 1960/61. Though officially charting in early 1961, I Fall to Pieces was recorded in late 1960 and deserves its place here.
Each time I see you again.
Patsy Cline, guided by producer Owen Bradley, created a lush ballad that blended country sincerity with pop sophistication. It eventually became her first number 1 country hit and crossed into the pop top 20. What's remarkable is that Patsy initially disliked the arrangement. Yet it became the defining song of her career. Imagine young women across America hearing her voice float from a kitchen radio, feeling understood in their heartbreak. Patsy wasn't just singing a song. She was giving a voice to emotions too heavy for words. From fragile heartbreak, we saddle up with one of country's greatest storytellers. Number 3, El Paso by Marty Robbins.
Out in the West Texas town of El Paso,
Few songs captured the imagination like El Paso.
one night a wild young cowboy came in, wild as the West Texas wind.
Released at the end of 1959, it dominated the 1960 charts, becoming a crossover sensation. Not only did it hit number 1 on the country chart, but it also topped the Billboard Hot 100, a rare feat for a Western ballad.
Through the back door of roses I ran, out where the horses were
The song's vivid tale of love, jealousy, and tragedy in the West Texas town of El Paso felt cinematic. Robbins' delivery made listeners see the cantina, feel the tension, and mourn the outcome.
It's been so long since I've seen the young maiden. My love is stronger than my fear of death.
El Paso earned Robbins a Grammy, making history as the first country song to do so. From sweeping tragedy, we turn to a velvet voice that became country's standard bearer of the era. Number 2, He'll Have to Go by Jim Reeves.
Let's pretend that we're together all alone.
Jim Reeves brought elegance to country music with He'll Have to Go. Released on RCA Victor, the song soared to number 1, and stayed there for weeks.
Your friend there with you, he'll have to go.
With its smooth Nashville sound arrangement, Reeves' baritone whispered intimacy into radios everywhere. The backstory is fascinating. Reeves recorded it after the label almost gave it to another singer. His delivery transformed it into a timeless masterpiece.
Oh, love is blind, make up your mind.
Picture couples slow dancing in living rooms, the crackle of an AM station in the background, as Reeves' voice felt like a private conversation. This wasn't just a hit, it was a standard, covered by countless artists across genres.
Put your sweet lips a little closer to the...
But towering above them all was a hit that became a defining anthem of 1960. Number 1, Please Help Me, I'm Falling, by Hank Locklin.
Hank Locklin singing one of his biggest hits. Please help me,
We find Hank Locklin's Please Help Me, I'm Falling.
Please help me, I'm falling.
Released on RCA Victor, it became the biggest country hit of 1960, topping the charts for 14 weeks and crossing into the Pop Top 10. Produced by Chet Atkins, it was one of the defining records of the Nashville sound era. The story goes that Locklin nearly passed on recording it.
Arms have grown cold.
But once he did, the song's gentle plea and polished production resonated with audiences everywhere. Picture a jukebox glowing in a roadside bar, couples swaying as Locklin's voice filled the room. It was tender, relatable, and unforgettable.
Please help me, I'm falling.
The legacy? Countless covers, from Loretta Lynn to Dolly Parton, ensuring its place in history. If you've enjoyed this trip back in time, don't forget to like and subscribe for more country classics every week. And there you have it. 12 unforgettable country songs from 1960. From Marty's Western Ballads to Patsy's Heartbreak, from Buck's Bakersfield Grit to Jim Reeves' Velvet Tone, these tracks proved country music could be rugged and tender all at once. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most pivotal years in country history. And don't miss our next video, 1961 country songs we'll never forget, where the Nashville sound tightens its grip and new legends step onto the stage. Until then, keep the jukebox glowing and let the music play on.